Hello YouTube and Twitch, Drakey here. Welcome to the second to last, penultimate day of my Pokemon HeartGold Randomized Nuzlocke live streams for fundraising. I started these to help fundraise for me and my mom after my dad, we've been having financial problems after my dad passed away in May. And the fundraising has not gone as well as I hoped, but the Nuzlocke has gone way better. I'll touch base on the fundraising again in a moment and tomorrow, because tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST, which is about 14 hours from right now, I will be going live to play for an all-day stream on my birthday. I turn 36 tomorrow, and I'll be streaming all day to beat the Elite Four champion. It shouldn't take all day, hopefully, but that's the plan, as long as it takes. So for now, I have done a couple things off stream. I have to admit that I should not have done off stream. It's against my policy, but I think you'll understand why when I explain it to you and show you what the results were. So let's get to it. So for the fundraising efforts, if you donate $10, and these are all Canadian prices, $10, ask me anything you want on stream. $25, you can nickname a Pokemon. $50, you can make me swap a Pokemon, and I'll have to use it all stream, although I'm strongly considering disabling that for tomorrow. We'll see. And you may notice that my Master Ball lifeline is grayed out, because off stream I used it. Now, I have a policy of not catching anything off stream. If I go into a new area where I can meet Pokemon, I catch it on stream so you guys can keep me honest. And I can check the stream logs if I forget anything. But I made an exception because I found this area on Route 47, north of a waterfall, which I didn't know was an area. I didn't know there was grass up here. So I thought, okay, I just wanted to poke around, and the first thing I met was like a level 32 Spearow. So first of all, it doesn't count anyway because I already caught a Spearow and I'm playing with the dupe claws. But I thought, okay, this place is easier to access than the grasslands in Kanto, so I'll do my level grinding here. Then I met another Spearow, and then I met a third Pokemon that qualifies for the dupe claws, but I still wanted to catch it. Yeah, how could I not catch that? And then a few battles later, I met the Pokemon that I used my Master Ball on. Master Ball lifeline that I allowed myself. It means I can try to catch anything at any time, regardless of any restrictions or that. But I find to catch anytime restrictions. Do it once per stream. So what did I decide to use this one-time lifeline on? Yeah. I haven't used it, but I haven't had to because I met it at level 35 when he was on par with my others. So, yeah, off stream I caught a Gabite and a Lucario, and I've been level grinding off screen. So now my team is a Houndoom, Gabite, Lucario, Walrein, Exeggutor, and Gyarados, who I made forget Surf at last, so I could teach it to Walrein instead. And also, I ditched Crobat because it turns out Gyarados could learn Fly all this time. And Gyarados' crutch in the games, in my opinion anyway, one of them has always been it can't learn any physical flying moves. Fly ain't the best one, but if I can teach it to Gyarados, okay, I'll take that. Like Waterfall and Fly, not the best physical water and flying moves, but decent enough to work with. So that's the team I'm going with, and I did look ahead to looked up maps just to see like what HMs I need. I shouldn't need Cut. I will need Strength and possibly Rock Smash, but I have Pokemon that can learn those once I get there. And off screen, I stocked up on some items, and just thought I had a Repel. I don't know. I organized these a little better. Yeah, could go with a Repel, so like I don't have to deal with the low-level Kabuto on the way through here, but I don't care that bad. I'll also say Houndoom, I'm not completely sold on him as the 6th team member, but we'll see how he does on the way to Pokemon League. It always depends on what I encounter through the Elite Four. And I do have someone else in mind that I would like to put on the team if I can find room. Because you'll notice my final lifeline that I've allowed myself up there is a Revive. One time, I can choose to revive a Pokemon that I've had to retire. And assuming I don't... Oh! Riolu! Huh, I got your big brother in my party. But assuming we don't run into it later, and I run into another one that I can catch on the way to Pokemon League, I know exactly what I want to revive and put back on the team. So that'll be a surprise tomorrow, because for now, we have to get to Pokemon League. I'll also mention, because of the level clause limiting how high I can level my Pokemon in comparison to the opponent, I am capping myself at level 45, but I'm going to make an exception for Gabite when I get to that point, because Gabite doesn't evolve until level 48. So I will allow Gabite a few extra levels so he can evolve into Garchomp. This was a good grinding spot for Houndoom with all the Delibirds. Hello, I'm here. Yes, come battle me, please. Yes, I'm very good. I'm better than you, even. What do you got? A level 35 Poliwag. That's adorable. Yeah, but honestly, like, even aside from Houndoom, and the only thing I'm iffy on is because Houndoom is very squishy. He's a glass cannon. But overall, with this team, I feel very confident in them. Like, yes, this is a Pokemon League worthy team. Houndoom, Gabite, soon to be Garchomp, Lucario, Walrein, Exeggutor, Gyarados. This is a Pokemon League worthy team. Yes. Now, these are the same grassy. Hang on. I got my item finder here. Anything down there? No. Oops, something there. Oh yeah, and I ran into Porygon here. They would have been interesting to catch instead of Delibird, but they were an uncommon encounter. Oh, I also mentioned I did explore Mount Mortar off screen. Found yet another luck incense and an amulet coin. Almost enough for the entire damn party. So if I wanted to, money grinding is not gonna be a problem at all. Everyone else I put muscle band, expert belt on them, or leftovers for Exeggutor, the tanky boy. But yeah, honestly I am feeling really good about this team. Gorbis, I have not met you before. You're a new one. Not just in general in the game, like on this route. Like, I've been fighting Delibirds for a few hours, and I've not run into a Gorbis. For the best, because Houndoom would not want to take them on. Hello! What gave it away? The fact that I'm traveling the route that leads to Pokemon League? Oh, this is gonna hurt. What happened? Did I mute my... Oh! I had my sound muted. How did I not know my own personal sound? Lucky it was still going through the stream. But yeah. How did I not notice that? Baggin? Let me introduce you to your older, edgy cousin. Something else too I have not forgotten. Oh, I should have gone ground. Bone meringue. Just a sec, I just want to check something. Just turn that off for a second, because this is a little secret. Well, it's not a secret. If you've been watching the streams, you'd know about this, but I'm keeping it secret what that is. Stream lagging a little. Oh, emulator rather. But yeah. Hello. No, it's not that far away, really. One thing I am interested in with Houndoom is I have a Flame Orb and I have Switcheroo, so like, I could put the Flame Orb on Houndoom and have it Switcheroo it onto opponents to burn them and then Switcheroo it back. I don't know if I'd want to give up 2 turns for that, but it's a thing I could do. Burn, baby, burn. Even if it's... Yeah, remember, this trainer in particular was a lot nastier in Route 2. Yeah, it was a fluke. Sure it was. Something down there, huh? Can I get down? Okay, no, I have to go down this way. Okay, Route 26. We can make more new friends here. Yeah, no, you couldn't. You're a fisherman. I could, unless you happen to have a Salamence on your team, I can tell you now, you could not beat Lance. Chansey? Okay, Lucario, you're finally gonna get some action. And Lucario has a very good moveset. Like, I haven't taught it anything. This is what it joined with. Superpower, Sky Uppercut, Dizzy Punch, Gyro Ball? No notes. Gonna level up Houndoom as much as I can. Like, really, it doesn't matter, like, who I level up first, because no telling what I'll meet in the grass that I have to grind against. I could run into a bunch of victory bells in the grass up ahead. That would be perfect for Houndoom, but don't know. Okay, well, let's see what we do run into. Our new friend in the grass is a dupe. I still have Crobat. I didn't have to retire him. I boxed him because I didn't need a flyer anymore. I got Gyarados. Okay, if you're gonna hound me. Put up a Walrein. Doo-doo. One thing that did disappoint me a bit with this randomizer is I know there's just so many junk items in Pokemon that I've found a ton of them that I'm never gonna use. Like, I sorted my item bag a bit, but I do wish they still had the thing with the PC where you could deposit items, because there's stuff like I don't necessarily want to get rid of, but I don't need it right now, and it's just clogging up my bag. Ooh! Gyarados is gonna learn Crab Hammer? I approve. I can make it forget Waterfall then. Okay, I don't like that. It's a little too weak. Hey, how did you get the first move again? Like, I slowed you twice. That's something to look forward to. Crab Hammer would be a great physical move on Gyarados. Has stronger power than Waterfall and a high critical hit rate. At least, yeah, Waterfall makes you flinch. Crab Hammer is the high critical hit rate. I think the problem is it's like accuracy is below 100, but Okay, I'm down at the shorelines now. Oh, this leads all the way back around. I don't want to go there. Hang on, I'm still on route. Okay, this is route 28 or 26. Okay, so what can I meet by surfing here? Nothing yet. Star piece, neat. Okay, what can I meet by surfing? Let's make a new friend. Not awful. Not awful. I don't know if I'll be using you, but... Huh? Why not? Okay, that makes me nervous. Why can't I switch it out? Does it have an ability? It must. Shit. Okay. Whew. I live. Okay. I don't want to take the risk of losing Walrein. I gotta heal up. Oh, come on! Oh. God's X special. Do I have something that could raise the special defense? Cause... Okay. Here. Okay. Don't give me a heart attack there. Okay. Luxio. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So, I'm gonna be switching out Walrein now, because I do not want to run into a Luxio that gets a critical hit and has slightly higher attack stat, and Walrein dies in one hit. No, thank you. Anything else to go in the water here? Now watch you run into like a bug. Now watch you like know something like Bug Buzz or Signal Beam. Never mind. Oh, just remember to, this will probably be the last time I try to fish. What will it be? Because I don't think that, I know there's no water in Victory Road. I don't think there's any other water around the area. Dupe Claws! Let's try that again. The thing is that the thing that kind of annoys me is that they introduced the light ball or the light orb to power up Wild Pikachu and Pichu, but it doesn't work on Raichu. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. Not awful at all. Nope. I definitely am not spoiled for water types, but hey. I won't say no. And if nothing else, Totodile is like one of the handful of starters I have not encountered. Though you really should be on the other S side of the continent. You and your Rattata achieved liftoff. You strap a rocket to its ass like a wily coyote? Hey, I don't judge. But if it worked, it worked. Just want to check how my berry's doing. Okay. Make note of that. Totodile? Totodile. Wait on the cursor. Duh. Okay. Let's get back up to the grass and see what is waiting for us up there. Oh, though, as I say that, in case it's a Golbat, not a good matchup for Executor. Oh, wait, this was... Okay, yeah, I was on Route 26 when I caught that, yeah. Making sure, like, I didn't accidentally dupe. Though the encounters would have been wildly different if I had been. Let's see what's a new friend. Yay. Okay. Another Pokemon I've never used, but unlike some others, I have no interest in using it anyway. Yeah, I can't jump up there, and making sure no hidden items down in the grass. Good, good, good. Ah, a blue apricorn. Thank you. That is appreciated. You don't happen to have a PC, do you? Or laptop? No? Okay. Wise. And what else? I just want the apricorn, please. Oh, ditto. Download, that's actually not bad ability for Ditto. Although, as I say that, this is Ditto, it's randomized, it's not gonna know transform. Never mind. Ooh, Scizor. No, I'll leave you out. You should be able to take it, I hope. Yeah, X-Scizor, not too awful. Nice. Delicious XP. I want to quickly toss that in my apple juice mix. I do want to do a little bit of I want to be able to do a little Pokethalon training off screen in case there's items I want to buy. House here. What's in the house? Nice. Come on, go around. What do we got here? Who lives here? Huh? Oh yeah, the weak siblings. Yeah, it just tells you where to meet them all. But I have met them all actually, and in fact, I can't remember who it was I had in the lead, but I did get like the special ribbon. Yeah, the snooze ribbon for meeting Santos. After you meet the siblings, after you meet all the siblings once each, you can talk to them to get special ribbons for your Pokemon. Because apparently meeting the siblings is something to show off in relation to Pokemon, I guess. Nice. Okay, who wants some more? Let me out of the grass. Yeah. Sorry, ma'am, but I need to rest again. I know, my Walrein took 10 steps and is exhausted. Look at him, he's carrying a lot of weight. We're working on it. He doesn't have thick fat like most Walrein. I consider that a good sign. Okay, which way? Congratulations, you understand the concept of level grinding. Okay, yeah. Bad move. Okay, come on. 2x special attack boost and you live? I don't think so. And like stab, weakness, avalanche. Nah, you should not have survived that. Whatever. Oh, and I did level up Hitmonchan a bit, but then I met Lucario and yeah, no question. Okay, Hitmonchan, I like you personally. GTFO. I'll also mention that Hitmonlee introduced me to one of the funniest things I'd ever seen in Pokemon. The first time I saw Hitmonlee crash because it missed jump kick. I can't remember what game it was in, but like I saw that Hitmonlee used high jump kick. It missed. It kept going and crashed. That was just the funniest shit. Blastoise! Executor, you're up. Now see, like, I know Blastoise is tankier than Blossom. And, like, I didn't have an attack boost on Executor, but... Again, that's... Like, Walrein should have one-shotted that Blossom with the special attack boost. Oh wait, no. I forgot. Avalanche is physical. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. Oh goody, wide lens. Oh, accidentally turned off my shoes. After all this time. You and me both, brother. Heh. Bad move. Steadfast, not the best ability, but when it kicks in, whoo. Oh no, I'm poisoned. I guess I'll just have to kill you. One thing that does disappoint me is that this being its introductory generation, Gabite does not learn a lot of level up moves, and it learns them very sparsely. Like, I think it learned a new low level up move at like level 32, 33, I think? And its next one is going to be at 40 and then 49. Which is pushed back even later if you let it evolve at 48. But and again, like, it is good Garchomp, so it's worth the effort. I was also seriously tempted to put Forward on the team because, again, like, Simple, Sketch, Perish Song, I get the sense that there's some very nasty combos you could have put together. I could have put together with it. Maybe like teach it Dragon Dance and Baton Pass via Sketch if I can find the right Pokemon to teach it to. I was actually seriously considering that, but then I actually looked it up on Bulbapedia. Apparently, when you Baton Pass Perish Song. Which, if you didn't, that would be awesome. You know, Perish Song, buff yourself, and then Baton Pass the buffs to party members to get out of Perish Song, but nope, you're just dooming whatever takes your place. Little disappointing. Seeking using something perfectly on brand for to know? That's weird. Okay, that's a little better. Executor. There we go. Spoink. Sure. Not even a Grumpig, just Spoink. Like a pig to the slaughter. Or a pig to the waterfall. Whatever. Nice! Sure. No, you'll never be calling me. I just want to check, 85. Okay, so little less than I thought. Still not awful. You know what a good move would be for Gyarados? Actually, Hone Claw. It's got Fly, it's got Crab Hammer. Teach it like another move with like high power but slightly below average accuracy and Hone Claws, and he'd wreck. Okay, probably an item down here. One I do not need. I already had one. Even if I didn't, I don't need plates. Alas, I have nothing with multi-type. Hey, 5 viewers. Hi, everyone. Okay, here we go. I forgot to add Stunky to the town map data. Just so I don't forget, because it is very forgettable. You're not ready for it. Says you. It's blocked by, plot barriers. Yes. There's no reason they should not let you in, but... Okay, this is where I need strength. I know someone on my team can learn it, just a matter of who it's gonna be. Yeah, Executor for now. Like, if I have to, I can make it forget Shadow Claw. Because, you know, I like Shadow Claw, but it's not super useful. I'd like to teach it Zen Headbutt, but with my luck, I'd use the TM on it. And then it would learn it naturally. Elite 4 today. Today it's getting to the Elite 4, and then we'll see what time it is, and then tomorrow it's the Elite 4. I'll be streaming at 10 AM. And if I have to go all day to do it, I will. I may need to train against some of them, but if I have to, I have to. I hope I can't actually go all day though, because my mom and I are going to go see a movie because it is my birthday. Yeah, keep Walwayne out front. I also like that Victory Road's layout is identical to Gen 2, just a bit simplified. Or identical to Gen, like, the Gen 1 game, just simplified. Or rather, back when this was Gen 2, it was identical to Gen 1. I guess here you'd say it's closer to Gen 3, but point stands. The layout of Victory Road is mostly the same, it's just a bit simpler. But like, even the formations and positions of certain rocks and items are the same. Hey, you're not worth the XP. Yay. An item? Don't mind if I do. Meh. Is this a dead end? It's a dead end. Alan! Oh! I forgot, I could have caught something here. Oh, crud. It slipped my mind. I got into conversation mode and just training mode. Okay, what was the first thing I meet? What, sorry, Dro, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Do you remember what the first Pokemon I met in this area was? It was not Sableye. Sableye was the second one I met. Like, if I encounter run into another one, like, I can't catch it now. I just want to know, like, Sudowoodo. Okay, I'm not missing out on nothing. Sudowoodo sucks. Huntail, I don't think is any better. Sableye is definitely not any better. Aron, for all the effort I'd have to go to evolve it into Aggron, like, Aggron could be useful, but nah. And then, like, I wouldn't be allowed to catch it anyway. Oh well. So there's nothing super worthwhile down here. Yeah, like, I don't feel bad about missing out when they're not good. Uh-oh. No! That stings. I should have expected something like that. Okay. Well, that candidate for the max revive is just shot up to the top of consideration. Walwayne, you did very well while you were with us. Yeah, but they actually to reply to your message, they actually were much better about it in the remakes. Like Kanto was much more fleshed out in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think a major reason is because so I read like the original Gold and Silver, they were like really pushing the limits of the ROM size to fit Kanto into them, which is why it was so scaled down. Like even some routes on Kanto were very short. And like some areas were like removed outright, if I recall correctly, which they fixed here, or they changed here. Hang on, I should check. No hidden items? Okay. So the one thing that is a little odd is that in Gen 1, the Kanto games, I'll just refer to them as the Kanto and Johto games. In the Kanto games, the exit to Victory Road is on the second floor, and it leads you out to the right side or the east side. Whereas in these games, the exit is on the third floor and leads you directly north. But then again, it is a cave, you know. And it is all like artificial up there. Maybe they elevated it or something, renovated, whatever you want to call it. Something up there, okay. Oh, hello, Dodrio. Send him to the sky! The second I saw Lucario, I'm like, okay, I gotta catch it. Like, Lucario is awesome. I need it. I need you in my life. I need you in my party. I need you in my game. Same with Garchomp. Like, a friend joked that I was catching all the dragons, but that's how it's gone. I've caught all the dragons Pokemon. That are at least the ones that are available. Pachirisu. Eh. Like, I had Dratini, I had Trapinch, I had Shelgon, I had Swablu, and then I had Gible. I even had a lot of the pseudo dragons, like Gyarados. And then when I lost Dratini and Gible, I found them again. So yeah, it's fate. Fate wants me to have the dragons. That just occurred to me. Damn, imagine if I had gotten Rayquaza or like Groudon or something like that instead of Place of Ho-Oh. Like Manaphy, not an awful legendary, but you know, far from the top. If I had to pick a legendary, if I had to pick 5 legendaries I would have liked to catch in place of Ho-Oh, Manaphy wouldn't even be on that list. Like even as far as the mythical Pokemon go, like I'd rather take Jirachi or Celebi. That ain't gonna do much. Steel resistance, baby. No, we don't need counter. I take 2 steps. It sucks losing Wall Rain, but honestly, like, I can take it. Like, again, I was thinking, maybe time to ditch him, cause... Oh. Just cause, like, I got Gyarados and that. Don't know how... Okay, not helpful at all. Houndoom, you're up! But it does still suck to, like, actually have to retire it, cause... Walrein has pulled his weight. Like, he hasn't been around long, he only joined last stream, but he's been a big, hefty boy. Actually, kind of think about it, yeah, he did only join yesterday, it's just I power leveled him because he joined at, joined natural, For those who missed it yesterday, I got 3 eggs from the date guy in the Pokemon Center in Violet City. I didn't even know he could give you eggs. One of them hatched into Lickitung, one of them hatched into Growlithe, and one of them hatched into Walrein. Like, Walrein fully evolved from the egg. So, like, okay, he's back, and I've been, like, missing my Spheal because it was the first Pokemon I caught. Don't mind if I do. Oh, something here. Okay, not bad. I am growing Pecha berries because I may want those coming up. Like, they're all gonna be, like, I maybe end up spamming, like, a single viable move against the Elite Four. So, just take 2 steps and turn around, and there you are. Excuse me? Friggin' heart attack again? What is, like, I want to say, like, Pachirisu has, shit, I already forgot. Sacred Fire. Delibird has Aeroblast. Ekans has Luster Purge. What is up with the useless Calm Mons learning the attacks of the gods? Though it does remind me, Gabite actually, when I caught it, Gabite knew Spatial Rend. Alas, I replaced it because its special attack is its worst stat, so it knows one of the move of the Dragon God of Time, or of Space, but it doesn't have the special attack to use it properly. I think it's Roar of Time that is the physical one, but also it's like a 2-turn charge move, I think. Yay, Stone Plate. So, I admit it probably is going to be a shorter stream because I thought the path was a little longer, but that's okay because I have training to do. I want to get everyone up to level 45 before I go in against the Elite Four, so I've got a lot of training to do off stream. Well, some on stream, like I'm training now, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Nope. Get out of there. Okay, that's fine, like, well, not fine, but you know, compared to the other moves I could use, I'll take that. Actually, between Pachirisu with Sacred Fire and Dodrio, maybe Executor is not a good choice for this floor. Anything here? What? Come on. I also had to use 2 heart scales to teach it Earthquake and Dragon Claw. When it joined, it knew, I think it was, yeah, Spatial Rend, a new Spatial Rend, Sand Attack, Fissure, and Bone Moraine. So, you know, not the worst moveset, but definitely had to upgrade that. Okay, thanks for sharing. That was very vital information. You ever get that urge just, you know, grab your phone? Hey, dude. Did you hear that this random celebrity's mom, she used to be a dancer? Yeah. Okay, have a good night. Oh, hello, Bayonet. Like, not even a comment on it, like, I wonder, like why she left, or if any of the Kimono girls are related to her, or are they doing dances she knows? Or even something crude like, I'll bet she was hot, or something, to be on the Kimono Girls. Just no interesting insights at all. Ooh, that hurt. This'll hurt too. I shouldn't have taken that chance, but then if I had used Shadow Claw again, I would have used the healing item for nothing. So... I bought a bunch of fresh water just so, in case I didn't want to use Moo Moo Milks for full heals, but quickly running out of those fresh waters, so... Roserade. Not sure how much Flame Body. Well, that's annoying. Decent chunk of XP. I like that. I don't like the burning, but... I have to be mindful when facing them if I'm going in a grind later. Nothing? Okay. Munchlax. Oh no, my special attack fell! Leftovers, you say? Hang on, I wanna check. What's your hold item, Houndoom? Expert Belt. I would prefer not to lose that, and yeah, like I could switcheroo it, but to steal the, but that's interesting. That's interesting. Like I could farm leftovers if I want to have several sets. So at least good to know I have that option. I'm gonna actually take the belt from Houndoom just in case. Never know. Ooh, Rock Smash! Smashy smashy time! And may as well. Dizzy Punch, not awesome, and I could make it relearn that if I wanted to. Oh, Gyro, I thought it was the slower the opponent. Okay, so Gyro Ball is completely useless for Lucario, because Lucario is actually pretty speedy. Bye-bye. I have to see if I can get it a steel move somewhere. Like, hopefully it'll learn when I... The move reminder could teach it Steel Wing, I remember. But even then, Steel Wing's not the best steel move. Though Iron Head is only marginally stronger, at least it has a flinching chance and good proper accuracy. Hello! Feather Dance and Captivate? That's actually pretty annoying. Oh, come on! That's just mean. It has leftovers, which I could steal, but it also has Sticky Hold. I want to look. Does like can Munchlax have multiple abilities? So there's a chance I could run into one without Sticky Hold. Let's see. Okay, Pick Up or Thick Fat. And also, I don't think hidden abilities are introduced yet, but there is a chance I could run into another one that doesn't have Sticky Hold. That's good. Like, that's just taunting. Bellsprout. Actually... I am going to catch you, but not so I can use you. I have no interest in actually using Bellsprout. like, I have a couple other grass types, and I even have another Execute if I wanted to use one, though would really need to be leveled up. But I would be interested in catching you for other reasons. And that's permitted because Pokemon met by a Rock Smash, I consider them triggered encounters like fishing and headbutt. I'll see you very shortly. I have to make notes. No surfing, but still, like, just out of force of habit, I like to keep it organized. Oh, nope. Yes, quit without doing anything. That's why I said cancel. Sudowoodo I didn't catch, but again, I don't care. Sudowoodo sucks. I actually, like, I did a list of, like, if I had to Thanos the Pokedex, like, reduce them so when they went to the change to the Switch. And I made a list of, like, 200 Pokemon up to Gen 8 that I say could just go. And Sudowoodo was on that list, because honestly, who cares? You know? Like, that's the thing. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite, they say. True, but some have significantly more fans than others. And I would feel like Sudowoodo probably on the lower end of the scale. Like, Delibird I can imagine has fans for its design and its role in the anime and that. And, you know, its gimmick. But Sudowoodo, I doubt it. Another one. Just one from this one. Okay, onward we go. Yeah, like there's boulder rocks here where you could push boulders down in the Kanto games, but they're not here anymore. Another focus band, but I have 3 focus sashes, so probably never gonna use them. Already have one of you too. Okay, up we go. I believe that's it for Victory Road. Hitmonlee. Oh, you would have been nice. Alas. Oh, that hurt. Little disappointing experience drop from you, but also, when I do get to Pokemon League, assuming no one dies against my rival, fingers crossed, I'm just going to use the revive on stream now so I know who the, so I can level them up and you guys know who it is and why. Kick, kick. Smashy, smashy. High Pokemon encounter rate, it seems. Murkrow, you could have been neat. Though I don't have a Dust Stone to, I can't get a Dust Stone to evolve you. If I had found a Dust Stone, it would have been in consideration for using on Misdreavus. I did find 2 Dawn Stones though, which I believe are only used for evolving Happiny. So like the one Gen 4 Evolution Stone I really have no use for and is basically useless, honestly. Ooh, that hurt. In hindsight, shouldn't have taken that chance. Like, I am taking some more chances than I need to. Like, while I know one of these things could have a priority move like Extreme Speed, you know? Bone Rush. That would be a neat move for Gabite, but instead it knows Bone Meringue. Yay, Horn Drill. I won't be teaching that to anyone, because aside from just not liking one-hit KO moves, it's not going to be useful against most of the Elite Four, because it has no chance to work against Pokemon of a higher level, and like the level is dependent on the level gap, so it'll never proc. Of course, with my luck, I had a Tailo that procced it against me one time. Whew, that was close. Because yes, a Tailo knew Horn Drill and procced it against something that was the same level as it. Because Jesus hates me sometimes. Nah, let's go. Let's go. Don't want to deal with you. Okay, I would have assumed like there was a hidden item where I landed again, but I guess they already pulled that trick. Pachirisu, yep, again. Okay, I'm not against an electrical attack as a TM move, but that's like the worst one I could ask for. Like, not even Spark? Hell, I would even take Thunder Wave. Oh, right, this is the path to before, right. Here comes the Skull Bash. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, this should KO it. Whew. Nice. Yeah, these aren't the best ones for leveling up, but again, I'll be grinding up to 40 off stream, so hopefully I'll be ready for tomorrow morning. Well, actually, if I want to do a Pachirisu, nah. Even on principle, it sucks being down a Pokemon. There you go. Okay, I should have just used the item finder to check. Didn't think of that. Anything around here? Hello, Roserade. Goodbye, Roserade. That's annoying. I'm not gonna end immediately when I get to Pokemon League though, because I have a use for that Bellsprout. Making my stream lag because I had to kick out that damn spam bot. Ah! Item. Oh! I forgot to actually pick it up. Hello again. Do you have leftovers? It's good to share leftovers, you know. Good boy. I also appreciate that its other ability it can have is Drizzle, so that'll make it obvious when I can get the leftovers from it. Oh, that hurt. Okay, heal that off, cause that's not nice. Okay. Okay, gimme. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can die now. I got your leftovers. What? Okay, I made it flinch at least. But still, come on. It shouldn't be that tanky. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm gonna have another heart attack. Oh, push. I also have the TM for covet I can teach to someone if I want to just have an easier time. Drink up your milk. Get strong again. And I have a lot of citrus berries, so Lucario, you can munch on one. I wish I could revive you, Walrein, but sorry, I'm saving it. Not the actual item, but I'm saving my one-time revival for someone else. And the final item I find is a Premier Ball. Sure. I also want to check quickly. Like, I may as well? Who can learn Thunder Shock? Executor, not awful, but no. And the other two can learn it are the ones with special attack as their worst stat. Figures. Okay, Gabite, eat a couple berries. Need to restore PP on Dragon Claw, just because I will have to use it more than once, I imagine, in the upcoming battle. Make sure they're good and watered. They should sprout by tomorrow morning, I hope. Also off stream, I'm gonna be along with level grinding. I'll be money grinding a bit if I can with Goldie, if I have time with Goldine, so I can go and buy a bunch of vitamins and all that. Could smash these again. Okay, where is he? There he is. Fingers crossed, no one dies. The final showdown with my eternal rival, Alan. You're a full team, I call hacks. Okay, please don't know a nice move. Okay. That's fine. Okay, Celio, nope. I hope this can KO it. Phew! Oh, critical hit. That'll do it. Yep. Jump bluff. Would have been perfect for Walrein, but... Excuse me? Thank God. Like, dynamic punch is a 50% hit rate. Come on. Yeah, damn right you missed. Cheating bastard. And he finally fully evolved his starter, his Weedle, but alas, it's only a Beedrill. And it dies in one hit. Aftermath, that's nasty. That could have been very bad. Oh, right. Drizzle. Thrash about all you like. I have steel resistances. Don't even have to finish you off myself. Matang, steel resists dark in this generation. But I have ground. Oh. That should not kill it. Okay. Okay, this could have been a potentially nasty fight, but I had a good team and good coverage. Yes, what I possess that you lack. Good Pokemon. Like if Tangrowth, Metagross, you could be dangerous, but okay. We've made it to the Indigo Plateau at last. Yes. And it is time to say goodbye to Walrein. He was with us briefly, but he pulled his weight, no pun intended. Oh, wait. Take its hold item. I'm gonna deposit you, retire you, and withdraw that Bellsprout because I have a usage for him. Oh yeah, and let's check the other things I caught, though I really doubt I'll be using them. It was Totodile. Yeah, Trapinch. Ferret. Faint Attack, Gastro Acid, Toxic, Poison Jab. Nope. Nope. And it powers up moves that you have recoil damage. Oh yay, that's great, because I was really looking forward to teaching my Pokemon moves that deal recoil damage. Okay, and its attack is higher, and Arena Trap, that explains it, but that's not awful. Thunder Wave, Discharge, Thunder, and Aura Sphere. That's not awful. Not awful at all. And again, Crobat's still here, and the other candidates, some of which I've moved. I could put Kabuto back into consideration because I could evolve it to Kabutops now, but nah. Stunky, no. Ferret, no. Might level Totodile up just to see like what moves he can relearn, but probably nothing. So overall, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this team. Because I know who, I know who I'm reviving. Yeah. In the original games, because the Kanto map changed, this guy would teleport you home anyway, because you couldn't fly here. Now in these games, you can fly from the Indigo Plateau, but only from the Indigo Plateau. You can't fly from the other routes. Figure that out. So as I said, I do have a usage for that Bellsprout. Remember, all the way back, we can trade it. Lotad, don't know how useful he's gonna be, but why not? Rudy sent over Rocky. Yeah, don't worry. He'll have a good, long, healthy life as a chunk of data in my PC. Personberry, Grass Whistle, Brine, Rain Dance, Hammer Arm. And Rain Dish, it actually has its proper ability. All in all, not awful. Not awful at all. But, no. Nope. Let's fly here. I just want to visit the move reminder to see, because I am still on my ongoing search for Pokemon with Flash for that Ruins of Elf puzzle. No, I will never let that go because I wish I could do it, like, just on principle. You'd think teaching a Pokemon Flash wouldn't be a big deal, but nothing I've met has learned it. I don't even recall if I've seen a opponent use it, at least outside of trainer battles. Let's quickly sub these guys in. What the hell, even Stunky. Was Stunky Luxway? Trying to remember, what else did I catch? I'll have to check my notes. No, you get back in the good box with the good boys. Just quickly looking for something that can remember Flash via the move reminder. And then I'm gonna reveal who I've decided to use my revive on. Stunky, Totodile, Pseudo Wood, right, okay. Bellsprout, but, so yeah, it's just the 4. Okay. And I could also trade, actually, yeah, because I'm not going to use it anymore. It's the end game, why not? One more trade I can do. Where are you? Dragonair, coming out of retirement, so we can bid farewell. Nothing personal, but you're still not my starter. Like, honestly, if it was my starter, I would consider not trading it away just on principle. But no, you were my replacement Goldfish. And now it's time to trade you for another Goldfish. May as well, why not? Like, I won't use it, but hey, give me some different trainer IDs for the Goldenrod Lottery. And who knows, maybe Sandslash can remember Flash. The other two trades I didn't get to do were Drowsy for Stantler and Goldenrod, which I did meet, and Krabby for, I believe it was Voltorb in Olivine. Which, I did meet Krabby and Drowsy, but not under circumstances where I could catch them. Like, if I really cared, I could go catch them now. Drowsy appeared on the sea, and Krabby south of Blackthorn, but, pardon me, but, you know, Okay, just want to see. I also love that, but I just find that inherently amusing that its name is Doris. I don't know why. And nothing awesome there. Rocky, an ironic name, all things considered. Nothing awesome. Though maybe once it evolves, it'll have something. Same with Totodile, because some of these Pokemon have like level 1 moves. What are you doing loading an Absorb? Like, Icy Wind kind of makes sense, because water and ice always been closely related, but Absorb? Nope, nothing of interest at all. I just had an idea. If I could meet something that used Flash, I could teach Sketch to Furret, to copy it. If I could find something that uses Flash, though, and I don't think I ever have. I'd have to look around. Maybe around the early routes where Pokemon are lower level? I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so just take these hold items. And I'm going to end the stream in just a minute. Again, deposit these guys. I'll get them off in the party later to level them up just to see, again, what they can remember once they evolve. Though for Sandslash, that's not going to be an issue. Luxray, I don't remember when you evolve. Same with Stunky. But I'll see you again in a minute. Because again, I know who I'm going to use my my revive on. The revive is my final lifeline, which I'm allowing myself one Pokemon through the entire one that I've had to retire because it was knocked out. I can choose to bring it back. And we've had some very forgettable ones and some very memorable ones. Like, there's my original starter, Draco Dratini. She didn't make it to evolve. Carnivine was in the team briefly, but I was looking forward to using it because it had False Swipe and Sleep Powder. Houndoom, I found another one. Gabite. This Gibble, I've told the story, but I still find it funny. I met it by a rock smash in the ruins of Alph, and it killed 2 team members and almost a third. So, a female Gibble that I met in the ruins of Alph that swept my team, I had to nickname it Cynthia. What else could it be called? Haunter! Gengar's my favorite Pokemon, and it died 2 levels shy of when it's supposed to level up. Scyther! Was looking forward to using you. You could have been strong, but you had to retire. Fearow was in the party for a long time. Got use out of him. Spheal was the first Pokemon I caught, and he didn't get too far. Cherubi I caught on the same route due to the shiny claws. He didn't get too far. 2 Waltz, I was looking forward to both of them because they had False Swipe and they retired quickly. Inferno was not around for long. Abra was KO'd in the first battle I sent it out in. Same with Pichu, who was a sacrificial lamb to a Pokemon to help the team survive. Elekid didn't survive very long. So yeah, some of these didn't last too long. Some of them lasted quite a while and it hurt to say goodbye to them. But there's one in particular that I'm going to put back on my team for this final leg. I am tempted to bring back Haunter so I can have Gengar, but there's only one choice. I've mentioned before, I nicknamed this one Al. My dad loved sloths. He loves sloth. I put this on. I have a shelf of plushies above my closet. I took this one from his side of the bed in my parents' room to remember him. That's on my plushie shelf now. And also, I'll say, my dad was a big fat guy, and he tended to stretch out on the couch and prop his head up on his hand to watch TV. And I said, "You look less like Slacking, you know." And Slacking, he always said that Gengar was his favorite Pokemon because Gengar was my favorite, but I'm pretty sure Slacking was one of his actual favorites. So when I caught Slackoth, there was only one thing could name it. I had to name it Slacking. Or I had to name it Al. And when I was going through the Team Rocket radio tower, I was power leveling Vigoroth to level 36 so he could evolve into Slacking. And then out of friggin' nowhere, the executives Ludicolo knew Close Combat. And that was the end of Vigoroth. Until now. Because this stream has been for my dad, to honor my dad and our history of Pokemon together. This is not some sort of symbolic thing, just like objectively I think this is the best choice. Because Slacking is super strong. Vigoroth, welcome back from the dead. So that is the party that will be facing Pokemon League, the Elite Four, tomorrow. Gabite, hopefully soon to be Garchomp tomorrow, Executor, Houndoom, Gyarados, Lucario, and Vigoroth very soon to be Slacking. So thank you everyone for watching. It's a shorter stream than normal, but again, I have level grinding to do, and I hope to see you tomorrow in about 12 hours, because it's time to finally face the Elite Four and end this Nuzlocke run. You have a good night. Tomorrow's the big day. Take care.